Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Emptiness Tarot. Today is October 11th, 2024, and we're going to start today off with a card from the Modern Nirvana Oracle deck. That will be our prompt today. Let's see where we're going with this. Synthesis. Okay, we're starting off with synthesis. So synthesis is going to be about how our actions and reactions create the reality that we perceive, right? So in terms of a community reading, I would say this is the gist of all manifesting, tarot. This is exactly what the core of manifestation tarot is about. It's about synthesis. So, you're perceiving a situation, reacting to it. That reaction is going to create the next reality that you perceive, right? And it's going to create a reality for others to perceive in their way as well and generate their own reactions. So let's see what Rider-Waite-Smith has for us in terms of what our reactions and actions are going to look like throughout the weekend and how we should be perceiving things. Let's get into a conversation about synthesis and perception. How are we working with others? How are we working with the world around us? Okay, Queen of Wands coming out strong. Oh, wow. And then the Three of Pentacles and the World. Wow. For a reading on synthesis, to have these three cards come out first is so strong. I mean, okay, so the Queen of Wands talks about our confidence, our being, our charisma, the way that we bring our life force into the world, and how we are being on a team and working with others. Okay, so really bring forth your best energy and intentions when working with people this weekend, and not just with people, but also with the universe. This is the trifecta here. So you're working with spirit, you're working with yourself, you're working with the world around you. And here we have the World card coming in the upright position. So this is going to be a huge week for creation, for beginning the stages of what is to come and changing a trajectory for, the course of time down the road. This is going to be a big weekend for making good choices and for bringing our best to every situation. I don't remember who it was, but somebody at some point, I remember hearing them talk about the idea that if in every situation you are bringing 100%, right, of whatever you have to every situation, then you can't really go wrong. And I think that's what we're being asked to do here. It's like really put your best foot forward, even if you don't know what you're doing. Give it all you got, and just see how that creates a foundation for your next step. Are we thinking about making decisions here? Are we moving into something? Oh, what are we having here? All right, so this is going to be about... Let's see. So you've got the Two of Swords coming in. That is the dichotomy card, right? You're not sure exactly what to do because things feel like they could be just as good or bad on one side or the other. You're not really sure what to do. You've still got the blindfold on. You are deep in, well, I shouldn't say you're deep in. You have a great depth of subconscious thought around this situation. You have a lot of intuition present around this, but you're separating yourself from that subconscious, right? you've got to dip your toes in the water here. You've got to pay attention to what your subconscious is telling you and lean into your intuition a little bit to lift that blindfold. There's information that is trying to present itself to you that you're not allowing to come in. And it may be that you are afraid of the truth. The Ten of Swords coming in here, followed by the Death card in reverse, could really be suggesting that you know what you have to do, but it's going to require a great deal of sacrifice, and you're just not ready to do that. But you're sort of you're trying to just avoid the inevitable here. You've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, meaning you're really having a hard time facing the truth here. It's just, you're not happy with where things are. That's clear in the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And you are refusing to see the situation as it is. That's the Hangman in reverse here. It's like you're so stuck on your own perception and thought that you're just not willing to make the change that's needed. This is a little bit of the devil you know kind of situation. So in order for you to really synthesize this weekend and put your best foot forward, you're going to have to accept the truth. You've got to face the facts here. You've got to make the decision to possibly sacrifice what you know isn't working anyway, right? Like, you know that you're not okay where you are. You know that you're not in a situation where you can put your best foot forward because you've become a bit complacent in whatever this situation is, and you're so afraid to push through it. You've got to use your judgment. You've got to use good judgment here. We've been getting this card so many times this week, probably because it's Libra season. And it's really asking you to continue to, we got this card a lot during Virgo season as well. So there's something that has presented itself that you're aware of, that you know needs to be changed, but you're just trying to avoid that. It's time to make the change, okay? If you want to create a reality that you're happy with, you've got to be willing to make changes. Ace of Swords coming in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, and then the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is all sort of backing up what's going on in here. If you can't break through whatever this situation is, you're not going to be able to think clearly and move into the future, right? You're not creating a situation where your trajectory is going to create the bounty and abundance that you're looking for. You know, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're going to get the same result, right? And if you're staying in here and you're having a hard time breaking forward, breaking free from whatever this is, you're still allocating too much energy to the wrong places. And you're not going to be inspired. You're not going to be motivated. You're not going to learn anything new. It's time to learn something new. Staying here is a no-win situation. Look at the new opportunities that are presenting themselves and move toward that. Take that, okay? You have a chance right now to do something differently. And if we've got a card coming in here like Synthesis, and that is our prompt today, then you're being asked to really understand your power. You know, really stand in your power. Really understand how much influence you have on your situation, and run with that. You're kind of stuck here. You're afraid of, you're afraid of failure, but you're also afraid of success. You know what I mean? You're afraid of what it's going to require of you. And that's a very relatable feeling. I mean, I think everybody has experienced that from time to time, just being afraid of what success would look like, how that's going to change things. Here's the Hermit. Yeah, you want to be, you feeling like you don't want to step out into this, right? You're feeling like you want to stay introspective, but you gotta be working with the Queen of Swords energy. You gotta continue thinking about it. Let go of the disappointments. If you're not feeling particularly proud of your accomplishments right now, in those areas, whatever you're feeling in those areas, those are the areas to be working with, so you can free yourself from the scarcity and isolation, right? And then you've got the Ace of Wands coming in reverse here. So don't take too much time this weekend to think things through and be introspective and focusing on all of the things that you're disappointed about, because that is going to be the energy that brings you right back into the same cycle that you've been in that isn't working, okay? You want to move forward with something. You want to move forward with Queen of Pentacles energy. This is birth. This is rebirth here. This is taking care of yourself, taking care of your environment, and moving forward with a rebirth energy. This is mother energy here. This is creation energy. So let's move forward with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles and birth something new. Let's create something new. All right, let's get out of the old habits and patterns. This is a beautiful reading. If you guys can really sit with this, for anyone out there who's been struggling and they feel like they keep on finding themselves in the same predicament, you know, that's what this reading is about. You've got what it takes, and it starts with just the idea. It really does. It starts with just the initial change in your perspective and being able to reassert yourself with all of your energy and look at the world through the lens of teamwork, okay? Working with the universe and moving forward with that. Just bring your best foot forward here and be willing to take a step in a different direction, just a slightly different direction, so that you can really see something from a new perspective. And that's going to be the big energy this weekend. It's being offered to you, and I think that that's really beautiful and amazing. I'm going to do my best to keep this in mind myself and move forward with this. Okay, let me clear these cards out, and thank you for that reading. Thank you for those cards. I'm going to pull one more card, and I think I'm going to pull a card from I'm going to close it out with the Modern Nirvana Oracle deck. Let's go that route. Let me pull these cards up here. Give them a little shuffle. And a cut. Let's see what we've got. Emptiness. All right. I believe we're being asked to create that space, right? We're starting with synthesis and we're ending on emptiness. Let me pull out the book and see if there's anything that we need to know about emptiness. And I'm going to go ahead and pause this for a minute so you're not waiting. Okay, so here we start out, we mold clay into a pot, but it is the emptiness inside that makes the vessel useful, by Lao Tzu. I mean, that's such an amazing card to end on when we begin with synthesis and we end with emptiness. This is what we're looking for this weekend so that we can create something new. We've got to create the space of stillness and emptiness, right, in order to bring and create something. We had the Death card in reverse, meaning that we're avoiding a change. We're trying to prevent the rebirth. We're being asked to rebirth here, and that begins with the space for creation. So make the space for creation this weekend. There is a meditation here in this book. So I'm going to hold this up, and you can pause the screen if you want to read the meditation. Just hold it up to the camera for a moment here. And then our mantra today is, my mind is an open door to empty space. Where there were once thoughts, only the elegance of stillness remains. So, I mean, be the vessel. okay? Be the vessel this weekend and see what you can create, what comes through that vessel. It's less about you and more about the space you create for creation, for life to come through you, all right? And that's what all of us are being asked to do. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you for checking in today. This has been Enfys Tarot. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Check back later. I will be doing a free live stream within the next few days. It's been a while since we've done one of those. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure that the notifications are on if you visit me through YouTube, and be ready for that, and we'll do some free live tarot. Okay, guys, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you later.